guys, and welcome to my November bullet journal setup. I haven't really been using my bullet journal all that much lately, to be honest. That's why I haven't uploaded a setup in quite a while. It's just not been working out. As you can probably see if you've seen my old ones, I have changed into a different notebook. I tried for a while to do it in a traveler's notebook, just wasn't working out. And to be honest, I was debating whether or not I'd do my usual flip through of the previous month because I really did not use it, like, at all. But I figured I may as well since I haven't used it much. It's a very quick flip through, and I was so excited about this month and all because this is a kind of reimagining of my first ever bullet journal setup, which was last October. And I kind of redid the same theme, just moved things around a bit, added a bit more detail, did it with my new style of art, but yeah, just didn't use it. So I'll have a quick flip through of October and then get into the November setup as normal. So first we have obviously my title page, just a little autumnal scene with some pumpkins and a little owl, like I say, working from last year's October theme. I'm sticking with this kind of style at the moment. I started doing this in September and I actually really like it. For ages I was saying I needed a monthly spread with the actual calendar drawn out, but this list form is actually working really well. I have this side where I keep track of my schedule for work, and then this side all other events. I have my to-do list, which I divide up into different sections. I have work, the polis, which is my shop, archery, and the rest. And if I have a pen, let me get a pen. I can. Done that. Haven't done that. I've done that. I've done that. I've done that. I've done that. And I haven't done that. Right. I need to migrate these and I've finished that. So keep that in mind. So that is my monthly to-do list, which I will be doing again for November. These two pages was a bit of a waste. I started, as you can see, doing Inktober. I did a grand total of 6 days. I just really didn't have time because I've been in work so much this month, and when I'm not in work, I've been trying to do things for the shop because I've got a couple of markets and stalls coming up, which I'm so excited about. So that's what I kind of reused this page for, because I was going to use this for Preptober before NaNoWriMo, but I decided not to do NaNoWriMo, so I didn't need Preptober. So I thought I'd just make this prep for the shop and for things I needed to do. I didn't really plan this layout or anything, if you can even call this a layout. I didn't plan this page, so the layout is a bit random and it wasn't very useful. So I need to rethink how I'm going to do this and see about adding something into maybe this month or into my separate notebook where I keep track of stuff I have for the shop. But basically, this was a waste of time. And so was this. I don't even know if you can quite make it out. You can see bits of pencil along the side. This, I was going to keep track of roughly how much I was going to get paid this month, so I'd know kind of what I had coming. So I was going to keep track of the hours I was scheduled to work versus what I actually worked, because they always ask me to stay later, or like if I finish 10 minutes late, I get an extra 10 minutes worth of pay. The total amount of hours, and then what that pay would have added up to, but I just didn't get around to it. Didn't really miss it either, so I don't think I'm going to bother doing one of them for this month. And then I have a couple of my dailies, which I really didn't do that many of, just the odd normal time bar and then to-do lists, but even when I did them, like here, I wasn't actually using it. So I only ever do these on busy days. That's my thing, is I never do out a full week worth of dailies, because it's just like I used it on a Tuesday, then on a Saturday. I can't even remember what day this is. I didn't write it. I just needed to make a list. So anytime where I have a day where I need to get things done and I feel it would help to make a list, that's what I do. But so that's what they are. There's another few. Again, I wasn't even properly stamping it. Here I gave up on time bars and just did little to-do lists that I then didn't look back at. I think that's my biggest problem over the last month, is I haven't been looking at it. So I haven't been seeing my lists. So hopefully, I really like this month's theme and all, so hopefully I'll actually use it a bit more. And then this was a kind of half thought of idea. I hadn't really decided for sure if I was going to do it, hence why it's not done in pen. But I was going to just keep track of how many of each item I had, but then I was trying to think how I'd keep track when I sell different items, if I'd have to do a regular inventory, which seems a bit much given that I'm not selling all that much. But it's just nice to have a list of all the stock I actually have. Makes me feel a bit more prepared for these markets coming up. So again, I might do that in my my journal for the shop, for all things like that. Keep them in the same place. And that is literally it. So there's a little sneak for the November theme, but October took from page 16 to page 24. Not even 10 pages for an entire month. So that gives you an indication of how much I didn't use this. And the setup will hopefully show you how much I plan on changing that, because this theme is a lot more details. As you can see, I went with kind of books and warm drinks, because we're getting into that kind of cozy night in time of year now, where, I don't know about you, but it started getting very cold where I am in England. It was snowing the other day, so I just want to curl up in the corner with a cup of tea. And I decided to stick some books in there because I was planning on doing NaNoWriMo, even though I chose this theme after deciding not to do NaNoWriMo. I still wanted to put in the books. So I'm gonna skip now to the time lapse of doing all of this, and I'll be back to talk to you after. So I'm just going to do a quick flip through of what you've just seen me set up. So this is, like I was saying, my kind of hot drinks and book cozy night in kind of theme. And of course you've seen the whole setup, so you know I just decided to do a cup of tea. Well, I like to think it's tea. It could be coffee or hot chocolate or whatever. For me, it's tea because I always drink way too much tea. So just a big cup of tea propped on top of some books. And I'm sticking with the same kind of setup. Just did my November title inside some books and then just doing the same thing. This will obviously, it looks quite blank at the moment. This will fill up as I go. For instance, I've already got the rota for the second week of November, or the first full week of November, or whatever. I have that rota, so I need to fill that in, which I will get to, and I'm sure I can probably think of several other things that need to go on the months to do, but for now, that's what I have. I've always had a bit of a love-hate relationship with trackers, and I thought I'd give them one more go, because I kind of want to think of this month as like almost restarting and trying to get back into it after a couple of months of it not working. So sticking with the book theme, I have a bookshelf with 30 books on it to be my mood tracking, so I'll just colour in one book for each day, and I'm thinking I should add another colour for how I've been feeling lately, which is tired. So I feel like I should add a tired colour because I'll probably need that quite a bit. And then the habits I have written in along the side just what some of them are going to be. I have 2 more blank at the end that I can put in because I have a list somewhere of all the habits I want to track and I can't find it because, of course, as you saw last month, I just went straight into it. I didn't do habit tracking or anything, so my normal list of habits is in my old bullet journal, but I thought I'd give it another go. And the little YouTube box I have down here, I'm just going to do tally marks for every upload that I do, trying to just upload a little bit more. So that's what that is, and I might put in another one of these for Instagram, but I don't know whether I should just make one of these for Instagram because I want to post on Instagram a lot more this month than I have lately. But that is my tracker page. Why am I scooting the notebook to the side? So that's my tracker page, and then we have my big book spread, which actually looks so good on camera. Oh, I love it. So this is going to be my November memories. Because I was doing Vlogtober all last month, I found a lot of the time when I was vlogging, I was just saying, I haven't done anything, I've been in work all day. And that's quite depressing, to be honest, and I haven't been feeling all that good over the last month or so because I think I have been in work so much. So this is kind of going to be trying to track the good things, and I love a good memory page when it's all full up, so I think I'm going to do a combination of writing and drawing on it. Do little sketches and stuff for things, but I want to get back into like simple memory keeping. Like obviously I still have my journal where I like write in it, but I like just having little icons to like sum up something good that has happened. So that is what that is going to be, and that is it. So this is where I plan on going into the dailies if I need them, but I'm also debating almost doing a weekly like priorities list. Like I have my month's to-do list back here, but I'm thinking I just need to have a list where I can be like, this week I need to focus on like these 3 things from here and just narrow it down week by week, because having a list that I have a whole month to do seems a bit, I don't know, it hasn't been helping me. It's just because I keep thinking like, oh, I have all month to do this, I have all month, and it's like I don't actually really. Some of these are on a time frame, so they are like I need to design my Christmas cards faster than, say, I need to make new pins, because obviously Christmas stuff at the moment is starting to take priority, especially cards that I have to send away and get printed. So ideally that should be a priority for like the first 10 or so days of November, so that way I have time to send away from them. So I want to start doing weekly priority lists and stuff, but since I haven't figured that out, I'm going to leave it blank at the moment and do some brainstorming, some sketching, probably watch quite a few other people's setups and see if I can get any inspiration. So for now, that is my November setup. Bit of a short one today, but I guess I could probably do it making more short videos. I tend to ramble quite a lot, and to avoid rambling quite a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you again in another video. Bye!